Right, and we are off to the races. Lap number 0, or rather lap number 1, we have off the line. Vosile keeping that first place going. It's Icebag now overtaking Vosile into the left-hander here, is now in first. Vosile still keeping that first place, overtaken again. Quick is in third, opting for a wider line. Vosile's gonna be sliding just a little bit there. Means he's gonna slow down a bit, and that's a big release happening there. So it is Quick overtaking, as well as Vosile. Vosile now in first, Quick in second. Let's check out that Quick versus Vosile perspective, because they have been battling throughout the season. There it is now. Vosile still in first, getting a little bit of a slowdown. Actually, no, a totally different line than Quick. I didn't expect that, and so he's going to be sticking that first place. Let's see, Karloof and Lingo there getting into those front-running positions. It seems Marius has made a bigger mistake. Quick now with fastest lap, having overtaken Vosile just a few moments ago. Karloof and Lingo opting for a few releases, saving those tires just a bit. And we can see at the front, Quick has the most tires left after that start, so we can see the different strategies, but he is ahead of Vosile. Let's check out at the back a little. Shorty has been complaining that he can't quite get the pace that he is looking for, and it is showing here, sitting in 18th at the moment. In the mix there with Seraphs, Speed Seraphs, Yaims, the Wisp player, and Speedy as well. He's in there as well. So not really that fast yet, but we've still got a bunch of laps to go. So, you know, Shorty can still somewhat get used to this, but it seems that he has some difference in his line that makes him not quite able to drive as fast as he has been able to do in previous races. On Karloof, who's sitting at 13% tires, he's gonna be pit stopping in lap numbers. Never mind, I have spoken too soon. It seems that he is going to be driving another lap on 12% tires, 0.2, 5.7. He is getting low, running low on tires, but we are approaching the end there. It is the chicane, and into the last sector we go. This is the right-hander, and he's going to be going into the pits with 2.4% tires. Ooh, and getting very close to that pit penalty there. And we have the lap 8 pits coming in. It's Danik, Karloof, Trilix, Ovardrov, Dazzle, and quite a few. So opting to pit on lap number 8, and yeah, there he goes into the pits. I'm assuming Quick right behind them. Then it is going to be Lingo pitting as well. Marius opting for the pit, and Speedy still has 24% tires, so possibly looking at a pit in lap number 11, or maybe he can even stretch it out all the way to lap number 12. So Speedy has gotten back into this game by having a lot of being very conservative on his tires here. Yeah, and that is the Speedy pit with 16% tires left and 9.7 liters of fuel, and Heiser is going to pit in a second, most likely as well. Never mind. That's gonna be interesting, because he is on 9.5 liters of fuel. That might have been a bad decision for him right here. On 1.5 liters of fuel, and he makes it into the pits. Whew. Gold Nugget, Tobos, and Racerlight, all three players pitting at the same time in lap number 7, so very early. And the latest pit we've seen is Riser pitting at lap number 11. I mean, we've seen that live here. Let's check in with Danik here, who is going to keep that third place. Both Karloof and Danik going for the pit stop, so we're gonna have a little bit of a race within the pits. Wardrov also opting for the pit. Dazzle also opting for a pit. Karloof getting a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Actually, Vosile full sending it here. He's dropping tires like a madman, but it doesn't matter, as he's going to go into the pits right now on lap 18, right on cue, going for that lap 11 pit stop. Quick is going to follow him in there as he's running low on tires. Lingo after that, Marius is going to pit, and Speedy is going to take that chance to race ahead into first position. Yeah, there he goes. Pilato here sitting in 22nd on getting into a pit stop within the next 2 laps. Probably lap number 28 is when he's going to be pit stopping, and we have the top 5 again going into the pits. The entire top 7 actually is going to go into the pits. Freezer going to decide to go into the pits as well. Ooh, with those crashes, yes, he's going to be doing that. Kin is out, gives up. Busker also going into the pits. Joey is going to be going into the pits. It's Worrell also going into the pits. Everyone is going into the pits. Bueno in the pits, getting actually very low, pretty conservative, a little bit more conservative driving from him here. Danik, of course, doesn't need to go into the pits just yet, so he's going to be getting quite a few spaces back up into 4th again. Speedy strategy so far has been seeing him getting some better positions, and then the final right turn he's going to be dropping quite a few positions as the rest of that top 10 has quite a bit of tire life left. Joey, very sad to see him go, gives up on lap number 29. We have Speedy currently leading the race, but he's going to be pitting maybe possibly this lap. Yeah, there he goes, sending it into the pits. Don't be too fast. And he is going for the pit stop. Now, if we check out there at the front, Volsile now is going to overtake Speedy in just a second here, reclaiming that first place overall. We can see James there, who's sitting in 24th position at the moment, about to get lapped by Volsile. Quick in the battle with Danik as we go through the long turn to the banked left-hander. Looking for the overtake here, a little bit more conservative driving there from Quick, but not quite enough speed to overtake Danik, but he has closed the gap. Now Danik dropping speed. Quick now in second. Top 5 is very close to pitting. It is Wosile who's going to be pit stopping this lap right on cue, as he's actually getting somewhat close to lapping. Actually, he's going to be lapping, and Karlouf actually getting a surprising fastest lap. And Speedy is going to take the chance to overtake all of them and hopefully build a little bit of a lead over the rest of the pack here. A Speedy strategy of pitting every 10 laps so far has paid off a little bit, but that means he's going to be pitting on lap number 50. Most likely. But since Speedy is going into pit lanes right now, they're going to be able to overtake, and the entire top 7 is going to be the same pit strategy. Once again, it seems that there is a clear pit strategy winner here. Pitting every 9 laps seems to be the play, as we see that the entire top 11 actually opting for the same strategy. That is Wolfsile's pit stop. Oh, there you go, 10-second penalty. Diablo will give that. Quick is going to be going into the pits for his very last time in this race. 7 there, except for Speedy, is going to be doing a pit stop. And it is actually Wolfsile coming out ahead of Speedy there from the pit stop. 10 seconds ahead actually for his very last pit stop. And let's check that race at the front. Now Wolfsile 18 seconds ahead of that second place Quick at the moment. He's not going to be dropping that first position at all. The second place very, very comfortable. They're 16 seconds ahead of Lingo. Speedy actually maybe getting a third position. Maybe the pit strategy has paid off. So it is now just interesting if Lingo is going to be able to catch up to Speedy, entering lap 52 right now. And Speedy seems to have gotten some kind of slowdown, so Lingo is going to be overtaking. And that might have been the last of that. Maybe Lingo has just secured the third position in the overall race. Ooh, Speedy going for a very, very fast line. They're looking for the overtake. Let's check in. Wolfsile is coming towards the end there. And it is still this battle between Speedy and Lingo for third place, and they are entering the next lap, and it is Speedy with more speed overtaking Lingo. And your race winner for today is going to be Wosayo once again. Quick, still a little bit behind there, but very comfortable. And the race between Speedy and Lingo is still going on, and it is going to be actually Lingo overtakes Speedy for third. Speedy gets fourth. Very well deserved positions, all of them.